That's 1/2 pint for man, 1 gallon jug for mankind.
December 7th, 1941, a cream that will churn in infamy.
Because people have got to know whether or not their president's a cow. Well, I am not a cow.
Ask not what your dairy can do for you. Ask what you can do for your dairy.
You've done enough. Have you no sense of fat content, sir? At long last, have you left no sense of creamery?
This is Milks of the World.
Good thing we hadn't started yet.
Yeah, because
you gulped so loud. You gulped so loud right into the microphone.
Yeah.
He licked the microphone. He tried to drink the microphone. It's true. He tried to drink the microphone. We just had some technical difficulties. The recorder was on hold, so I thought it wasn't working, but it's working. So now we're recording the 60th episode of Milks of World.
Number 60.
It's just called Milks of World now.
Oh, what? I've been advertising
no.
Milks of the
Well,
World.
it's changed to Milks of World now. Sorry about that.
But
it's just Milks of World now. So we've got a lot to cover today. We've got to cover the New York Times cheating scandal, of course.
No cheating.
Tim majorly cheated at Wordle.
And this, I knew this side wasn't going to, it doesn't want to stay on there.
It's the same exact thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
We switched sides because I wanted to switch sides of where we record. And now Tim is
having more technical difficulties. All right, I think we're
trying to say it's fucked up, but it's not. It's totally fine.
Well, the mic fell into my chest. There will be a thump.
Well, you survived, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm totally fine.
Okay, so we're good on your chest?
Yeah.
Tim gained a lot of weight yesterday because we went to all-you-can-eat sushi.
Mm-hmm.
He's not living by pathway to self-improvement.
I took one day off. I've been exercising. I've been eating better. I lost 15 pounds.
I am living by pathway to self-improvement because I haven't drank in like 6 weeks.
Hell yeah.
But I'm eating like fucking dog shit, and I will continue to do whatever.
I mean, I ate far more sushi than you yesterday.
I will continue to do whatever I want. It's so funny that it's just Milks of World now.
Yeah, Milks of World.
Milks of World. See if we got any new reviews.
Tell your friends to listen to Milks of World.
Yeah, actually tell your friends to listen to Milks of World.
Yeah.
And you can write into the Milks of the Board. They're still called Milks of the Board.
Yeah.
And here we are doing another episode of this fucking trash.
Yeah, number 60. We went to the all-you-can-eat sushi place yesterday.
Stupid fucking premise. We got to cover the New York Times cheating scandal.
I ordered a bunch of appetizers for the table because it's all you can eat. Why not? And then I had many pieces of sushi.
I had salmon.
Mm-hmm.
I had tuna.
I had salmon somewhere in there.
I had shrimp. I had red snapper.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I really love is sea urchin. They didn't have sea urchin there.
They might for the dinner menu.
Oh.
We went to the lunch menu.
Great. Couldn't spring for...
That was the whole plan, was to spring for...
Couldn't spring for the sea urchin for me, could you?
I would have.
And then Tim made me buy the pizza that we had yesterday.
I bought the... all you can eat sushi and the movie.
Yeah, but he has like some movie club, so he doesn't really pay for it.
I did not use my passes yesterday because it was matinee.
Yeah, so he didn't even basically pay for the movie.
So I paid the matinee price instead and kept my...
But I paid the regular price when we went to see the drama.
And I was gonna buy pizza, but Cinemark double charged me.
Yeah, right.
And...
Convenient excuse. If it isn't old, convenient excuse, Tim.
There's still some pizza.
Tim Rutz. That's his name from now on, Tim Rutz.
Don't like that.
It doesn't matter what you like. That is your name. If you're named something, it doesn't You just are that.
Yeah, but I'm going to have to object.
Tim Rutz.
So let's get into Wordle.
Oh, you got a Shannon Norman sticker on there?
Yeah.
When did you have that?
I had a show with him, and he gave me a sticker, and I put it on my bottle.
It's like a picture of him.
Uh-huh.
Shannon's a stand-up comedian. We've talked about him before. He's a listener. I don't think he listens anymore, though, which is fine.
Yeah, he's got other things going
Actually,
on.
it's not. That's fucked up.
Yeah, where the
That's
hell are you
really
thinking,
dark.
Shannon?
That's really dark if he's not listening anymore. I think he's not, though. If you're not listening anymore, that's so dark of you.
Yeah, email us, milkmefather666@gmail.com.
And
Let us know
email-
if you're not listening anymore.
And actually, email us at milkmefather666@gmail.com if you agree. So I expect a lot of emails that Tim cheated on Wordle yesterday, Monday, April 27th. The answer was Erie. Eerie. Tim looked up the word Erie before he typed it in.
All right.
To Wordle.
Let's
looked up
give this all
the word
some context.
Erie.
It's my turn to talk. Let's give this all some context.
You don't get turns to talk.
It is my turn to talk.
Shut the fuck up.
We live in Western Pennsylvania. Not terribly far from us is a town called Erie, Pennsylvania, spelled with one E. There was also a television program called Erie, Indiana, also spelled with one E. Or maybe that was spelled with two E's, and that's why I was confused.
That was spelled with two E's, motherfucker.
And I was looking at, the available choice, the things left available to me, and there was only one word available. I checked the Wordle bot afterwards, and for the last two guesses, there was only one word available, and I was like,
Get to the point.
Erie, PA.
You cheated. Get to
Wait,
the point.
Erie, actual Erie is spelled with two E's, right? So I literally just typed the word Erie into Google and saw that it was spelled that way. I was going to put it in regardless.
As soon as you type anything into Google, you've cheated.
I don't think that I cheated. The
100%.
intent was still there. I was still planning to put that in. There was no other
Then just put it
option.
in. If you were planning to put it in.
Yeah, I should have, but it was more. It was not like, oh my God, what if I lose by putting a misspelled word in? It was more of a like, wait, this is how it's spelled, right? Curiosity. Like, I was checking my spelling, and then I was like, okay, I'm going to submit it. Because if the spelling had been incorrect, it wouldn't have taken it anyways.
Yes, but for a game that requires spelling, you can't look stuff up on Google.
I don't think this is a big offense.
It's an egregious offense.
I did intentionally break my Wordle streak today because Alex is pretty much the only person I talk to about Wordle, and I didn't want to have this looming over every conversation because he lost yesterday and my streak was currently longer than his. But
that has nothing to do with it.
well, I mean, that's what you claim.
That has absolutely nothing to do with it. It's because you look something up on Google. I mean, full stop. That's the...
Look, now your streak is ahead of mine. It's
Therein
fine.
lies the rub.
It's fine. Your streak is ahead of mine now.
No, it's not. It would be tied if you got it today.
No, I intentionally broke my streak today.
Whatever.
I went on
I don't give a fuck how long my streak is. I care about the integrity of the competition, which is what you broke.
Okay, I don't think that I did, but in fairness, I intentionally broke my streak so that I could start over again with a clean slate, even though I think my slate was pretty clean.
His slate was dirty as fuck. All the bleach in the world wouldn't have cleaned that slate up.
All the bleach in the world.
Yep.
I think it's fine. I did switch to incognito mode to solve today's puzzle before I intentionally broke my streak, so...
I got today's puzzle in 3. Today's puzzle was, because we can say it because this won't be out till tomorrow, and you can't redo Wordle unlike Spelling Bee, or do past, you can't do past.
Is there no archives?
Maybe.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's not today's Wordle, so by the
doesn't
time they're listening.
Doesn't count towards anything.
Yeah.
What was today's?
Quack.
Oh, quack. I got it in 3. Sometimes those QUs really sneak up on you.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Tim cheated. He did physically end his streak.
So all is resolved.
I feel like maybe I should give him some kind of credit there. Well, not all is resolved because he still won't admit that he did anything wrong. So really nothing's resolved.
I think we found a compromise that we can both agree on.
And I got my Sudoku up here because I can't wait to finish this Sudoku after this episode, and I'm going to finish this Sudoku so fucking hard.
We saw Project Hail Mary yesterday.
Yeah, it's actually, we saw PHM yesterday.
Mm-hmm. PHM. Ryan Gosling, very charming.
Yeah, it's mostly just him in the movie.
Yeah.
It is mostly just him in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. It wasn't great, but it was good.
I thought I would say really good.
It was good.
I mean, it's very solid blockbuster, but I think that from some of the reactions I was seeing, I expected to be a bit more blown away by it, and it was.
It was good.
I think it's quite good.
It's good. I'd say it's just regular good.
I gave it 4 out of 5 stars, but I don't think that it will be the sort of movie that sticks around, you know, terribly close to my top 10 at the end of the year.
I recently stayed at a Red Roof Inn. Not sponsored.
How was that?
That was a shitty little motel in Erie, Pennsylvania. Because I was there for a comedy festival, which Tim has never done a comedy festival. What? You haven't?
I did do one comedy festival, but it's been stricken from the record, so.
Yes, it's stricken from the record. So you've never done a comedy festival.
Yeah.
Because what you do is you send a tape in of yourself. Generally, you send in 25 to 40 is a little much, but 25 to $30, because that goes towards the production of the festival. And this one we actually get paid for the shows we did.
Hell yeah!
So in a couple weeks, I'm going to get some money from the festival. Erie, Pennsylvania, Flagship City Comedy Festival. If you're anywhere near Erie, because there was a couple from Pittsburgh there. Who knows? Maybe they'll listen to this fucking trash, but because they said I was their favorite comic that they saw.
Hell yeah!
Because that's the thing with my comedy. If you're listening to this, and you don't have to listen to anything. You don't have to do anything in life.
Yeah. It's very love it or hate it.
Yes, if you like it, you really, really like it, and then you meet fellow freaks.
Mm-hmm. It is of a polarizing nature.
Yeah, it's fine. It's of a polarizing nature.
I didn't say that in a negative way.
I think he said it.
Some of my favorite stuff is quite polarizing.
I think he said it in a negative way. I think he said it in a negative way.
I really didn't. We are drinking a milk today because this is a milk review podcast. All we do is review milks. We're drinking another limited edition Turner's, the cookies and cream, so an Oreo flavored milk. Because you dunk Oreos in milk. That's a thing that people do. But this is just, cookies in the milk.
Oh, I'm writing a review on Etsy.
Oh, you're writing a review?
Yeah.
Of what?
This taffy I bought. So what? I'm writing a review of taffy I bought on Etsy, okay?
Was it good?
It was really good.
Oh, okay. So you're giving them a good review.
Yeah.
Read the review out loud.
It just said this taffy was so good.
Oh, that's a good review.
Yeah. That's the review I wrote.
People are going to read that and they'll be like, wow, that taffy must be so good.
I'm looking at my email because I'm going to read an email.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, not yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm just in my email right now.
Oh.
So I'm unsubscribing to stuff.
Are you in your personal email or are you?
Yeah, I'm in my personal email. I'm also in the Milks of World email because it's called Milks of World now.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you shouldn't be on your personal email. You're kind of on company time right now.
Kind of on what?
Company time.
It's not a company. We've never formed a company.
Milks of the board. There's a board.
Milks of the board. There's a board to oversee the podcast,
and they don't want you checking your email on podcast
Hold on,
time.
let me email them about this.
No, they told me personally. I went to the last board meeting.
They don't use phones.
I know. I said I went to the last board meeting.
There hasn't been a board meeting in months.
Yeah, I know. I waited a long time to bring this up.
Milks of the board. They said they'd prefer it if I had my personal email open and referenced it often.
This is horseshit. You're making it up.
You are horseshit. Here's what we got. Milks of the World made it to, million podcasts. Whatever the fuck, www.millionpodcasts is. Podcast database for outreach. I don't know what the fuck this website is.
Did you click on the website?
Yeah. It's just millionpodcast.com.
Yeah.
And then it has stats. It says 2.9 million podcasts. It says 1.2 million podcasts with contacts. And then there's no context for any of this shit.
Hell yeah.
Like, what the fuck is it? Get access to full database. Create podcasts. I guess they just aggregate podcasts on the whole? I don't fucking know. But anyway, apparently we're in the top 15 product review podcasts by their panel. Which there's no fucking way there's actually a panel of people that put us on the top fucking 15 of anything. Because if anyone actually listened to the podcast, they would most likely just flat out ignore it.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's so inconsequential. Okay, now it's updated to best 30 review podcasts in the U.S. Let's see if it's still on there.
Motherfucker.
Oh, we're number 8.
We're number 8? Who's number 1?
Listener type. Number 1 is an actual popular one, The Wirecutter, which is a New York Times
That makes
podcast.
sense, yeah.
Let's see. So I don't think they're ranked necessarily, but we're 8.
Mm-hmm.
It does have our tagline, all we do is review milks, which is apt.
That's all we do.
It is apt because that is in fact all we do.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It has our email hidden. You have to sign up for this fucking website to get our email. The listener type, here's how you know they're legit. The listener type for our podcast, according to Million Podcasts, is nutritionist and food enthusiast.
I'd like to thank all the nutritionists and food enthusiasts that are out there.
They must be
listening.
fucking needy because they emailed twice. Mm-hmm. And they said, we'd greatly appreciate a brief mention. I mean, I did what they wanted.
Yeah,
I mentioned
briefly
it.
mentioned
It's
it.
absolute bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever the fuck they're trying to peddle. Sorry, guys. And now we got another. God, we're getting spammed up. Your podcast needs its own website. You can go to milksoftheworld.com. It just goes to the Libsyn. Like, you can stream it from there. We don't have a website as such, per se. Of its own, that being its own thing.
Yeah, I didn't even know you owned that domain or that it directed there.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
I actually put thought into before we launched this.
Hell yeah.
This is not my first rodeo.
Yeah, it is mine.
You don't even.
This is my first podcast.
You got so much to learn.
Yeah, yeah.
I've done ones of podcasts before this.
Yeah. This is my 60th episode. I think I've come a long way.
I don't know about that.
I think you can give me a compliment.
I can't give you a compliment.
Yeah.
What if we put the cookies and cream straw in the cookies and cream milk? Because we have cookies and cream milk today.
I was thinking about that. That'd be wild. Should we do it?
I just can't wait to get back to my Sudoku.
We got to try it bare first. We got to try it naked, cookies and cream milk, and then with the straw. Why you look at me like that?
I'm just looking at my New York Times games.
Mm.
What? I'm allowed to do that on the podcast.
I didn't say you weren't.
It makes for good listening when I'm looking at my New York Times games. Here's an email from Steven. It is... Well, the message line... This is from March, originally. What shade of brown is Tim's cum? Is the subject line. And then he says, how about putting soy sauce in milk? And I just said, deep, dark, poopy brown. And he said... Then he replied, this is Steven, who's a strange person. What?
Yeah, it is true. All of our listeners are strange people.
Yes, Steven is a strange person.
We are strange people.
I'm not. I've decided to change.
Oh, okay.
I've decided to change. And
Well, this is the final episode of this podcast.
I'm normal now. No, I'm normal now.
Yeah, but
I am.
I don't think this podcast can be done by a normal person, so
Well,
not gonna
too bad because I'm normal now.
Yeah.
Now all we're gonna do is review Milk, which is actually all we've ever done.
Yeah, so
it's
the same
nothing's
exact
gonna
thing.
change
Yeah.
except for it's normal now. Mm-hmm. And then he said, "Does it taste like brown sauce?" Anyway, dirty soda is a thing, which I have heard of this kind of. Like Taco Bell will put a splash of sweet cream in a Mountain Dew Baja Blast. That's the email he wrote. He said, "Does it taste like brown sauce? What does your brown cum taste like?"
I don't know. I've never tried it.
Tim says he doesn't know what his brown cum tastes like. Hold on, I gotta go back. I gotta say, "Dear Steven." I gotta go back and say, "Dear Steven."
Oh, yes, you don't want to miss that.
Dear Steven, Tim says he doesn't know what his brown cum tastes like. Obviously, he is lying, but that's all we could get out of him for now.
Okay. I figured it was going to go somewhere like that.
Including getting the actual brown cum out of him. Signed, Alex, because that is my name.
Yes.
Oh, and I put in parentheses, and I'm putting in parentheses, normal.
That's a good ad.
Excuse me, I just sniffled. Excuse me about that.
Oh, they
Excuse
probably
me
didn't
about
hear
that.
it or notice. It's fine. It's all good.
Excuse me about my sniffling. And now we have another Tim, who I haven't replied to him in 6 days, but I wrote him a very long email.
Mm-hmm. About stand-up comedy.
Yeah, which wasn't even what he asked, I realized afterwards.
I think that's okay.
But he asked, this is Tim from Australia. Australia, mate.
Mm-hmm. Are you gonna read his email in that accent?
Well, Alex, and feel free to chime in. Tim, come on, dude. Remember the Tim code. Thanks for your reply and taking the time to send it. No. Hold on, let me get to this fucking shit. He wanted me to shout out... Fuck. What did he want me to do?
Shout out his fiance?
Yeah, but I don't know if it was specifically their engagement or a birthday also, or both. I think it was two. I think he had a birthday and their engagement. Okay, you got to glamp for a second.
Okay, well, the problem is that I am having more technical difficulties with this microphone stand. Doesn't want to stay.
You got to twist it harder.
And it keeps... Well, it doesn't have a proper thing to grip onto. This one is this one wider? I don't know why it works. Yeah, no, they're the same. I don't know if
You're just not...
don't have it in the right spot.
You just didn't do it tight enough.
Can you twist that for me while I hold it in place?
It's got to go.
No, because if you push it up too far, it's no longer on... The plunger's no longer on the thing.
Yeah, that's pretty tight. That's pretty tight.
It immediately falls again.
Just don't touch it.
Yeah,
if you don't touch it, it's fine.
That's
Fine.
not the case.
Okay, we're having some technical difficulties right now.
We're going to get through it. It'll be all right.
You have to hold it up slightly. There.
Yeah.
Okay. We should probably have a video of your technical difficulties. Never
No, I
mind.
think we're
This is bad podcasting on an already bad podcast. Ooh, spelling bee.
That was especially bad. Cookies and cream milk. What are your thoughts on cookies and cream milk? milkmefather666@gmail.com. We want to hear your thoughts because this is a milk review podcast. Because, of course, you are listening to Milks of the World with your host, Tim the Milkman Rouse. and Creamy Tom, which is Alex.
I shouldn't have told you to glamp.
That's the intro thing that I do. You do the preamble, I do the...
He did say, I hope you're feeling better. I am feeling better. Thank you, Tim. Good. This is a good Tim, by the way, that we're talking about. This is a good Tim from Australia.
Yeah, a better Tim.
A better Tim. We still haven't determined who the best Tim is.
Oh, that's good. That's a good idea. We got to determine who the best Tim is.
Well, it's not you.
Yeah.
How come it works on this side and you can't get it to work on that side?
I don't know. I don't have an answer for that.
Well, you're going to have to hold that for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
That's about how long we got left in this episode. Oh, he sent me a picture of his cat. It's a tuxedo cat.
Oh, and your parents have a tuxedo cat.
Yes, they used to have two, so nice one, nice reminder there.
Yeah, I know. I forget what the one was named, but it's like your favorite word.
Dreadnought.
Dreadnought.
Yeah, it's okay that Tim spelled it wrong. He's still a better Tim.
Yeah. I was thinking Blitzkrieg. I was kind of in the ballpark.
What?
Blitzkrieg.
This fucking sucks. You need to get that shit fucking figured out.
I don't know what the hell is happening.
Oh, here it is. I found it. Yeah, you're just going to have to redo it. Anyway.
All right. Well,
Tim is fucking this up. I'm glamping. So, here, Tim from Australia just got engaged. So, we would like to shout out him and his fiance. I would pronounce it Talia or Talia. Thalia. In parentheses, he put Tarlia. Tarlee-uh. Tarlia. Talia. Which I suspect is a Australian way to say it. I don't know if I'm being anti-Australian there. Oh boy, that's a big problem, is anti-Australian sentiment these days. What? Why are you laughing at that? That's a big problem these days, is anti-Australian sentiment from Milk Review podcasts. And we need to nip that in the bud. And we're shouting out the cat, who I can't remember the name of the cat.
Yeah, shout out cat.
And the email's too long. The email exchange is too long to
be read on the podcast.
To be read. That's Putty Tat? The name might be Putty Tat, which is, of course, that's a Looney Tunes reference.
Yes.
Of course, that's actually a Looney Tunes reference.
I thought I saw a Putty Tat.
And then I asked him if his tuxedo cat was a little aloof because, well, the one that died of my parents was fucking insane.
Yeah.
Put something heavy on it. Oh, there it is. Now it's still.
Yeah. It'll be still for a bit, and then it starts to creep. Nope. I think I got it. I think I nailed it.
Just don't let it creep.
Yeah. No more creeping.
No more creeping. It's because my parents' tuxedo cats. It just fell down again.
Yeah. Yeah. It fell right down.
This truly is a bad episode.
Yeah, we could pause and try and fix this or something.
Just hold the microphone.
Okay, but then I have a thing that I have to read from, and I have milk that I have to drink, and
you can handle it.
All right.
Just don't slide your hand around on the mic because that makes an annoying sound.
Yeah, oh my God, everything is falling apart. I told you I was in a state today. Things are not going well for me today.
Tim's holding the microphone now because he can't fucking screw on a goddamn microphone stand.
I mean, that's not what happened. I screwed it on, and then I've had trouble on that side. I don't know.
That might as well be your catchphrase. That's not what happened, or well, that's not true.
Yes, because you say things that are not true all the time.
I never have, never have said anything untrue to or about you.
Should I consult a thesaurus for different phrases to say when you say untrue things?
Yes, I just looked up thesaurus.
Yeah.
And it says, Tim is not allowed to use this. It said that on Google. It says it on Google.
Yeah.
I don't make the rules. Google does. Google is Lord.
Well, I don't accept Google's.
Google is Lord.
I don't accept Google as valid.
Google is Lord. And unto... What are you doing?
What do you mean?
Why did you turn your head like that?
I turned my head to breathe. To take a deep breath. So I wasn't taking a deep breath into the
don't breathe in the
microphone.
microphone. This is a Milk Review podcast.
Sometimes I do a little thing we like to call anxiety breathing.
And it's all we do is review milks.
Mm-hmm.
We support all beefy adult children. Well, excuse me.
Yeah, I support all beefy adult children as well.
I alone support all beefy adult children. Tim empirically and inherently supports no beefy adult children. All he supports is dead children, is entering dead children sexually.
We both support beefy adult children, as we both support Cheese Cat as the new mascot for the Democratic Party.
No, I'm good. I'm out on Cheese Cat. Sorry, Brett, but Cheese Cat, that's a no-go for me. Because I don't buy these secret conversations with Tim.
Well, it's not a secret conversation. It was just a conversation between me and Brett.
It's well, that's a secret conversation.
No, that's just a one-on-one conversation. There was nothing secretive about it.
Well, it was about podcast business.
Yeah.
And you didn't include me. So that's secret to me.
I think you've had several secret conversations without me.
No, I haven't.
Well, does the board allow you to have secret conversations?
Yeah, I just emailed them. I literally just emailed them, and they said, you're allowed to have private conversations because the podcast is mostly yours. They said that.
Yeah.
I mean, they're in charge.
Mm-hmm.
The board is in charge.
Mm-hmm.
I love the board.
All hail the board.
Well, not all hail the board.
Oh, long live the board?
They're not like despots.
Videodrome is dead. Long live
What?
the milk board.
Milk's of the board. It's not
Yeah.
the milk board.
Well, I know, but I was trying to fit it into the thing that they say in Videodrome.
Well, we're not talking about Videodrome here. I've never seen that movie.
Oh, we should watch it.
Oh, we should watch it. You said you didn't want to watch a movie today, fucker.
Yeah, I didn't mean today. I just meant at some point. We're going to play Mario Kart.
Yeah, because Fancy Boy Tim got a fucking Switch too.
I used my tax return.
Rich Boy Tim.
I used my tax return to
Rich
buy
Boy Tim.
a Nintendo Switch 2
Rich Boy Tim.
so that I could play Mario Kart. I was thinking about getting an Xbox, but Alex was like, I would like the Switch 2 better, so buy that.
Yeah, for me.
You're
supposed to get it for me.
Oh, no.
Oh, you know what, though? You know what?
What?
Shout out Bud Dwyer.
Oh, shout out Bud Dwyer.
I did... So, when I was in Erie, I did 2 shows. On the second show, I read some of the bumper stickers
Yeah.
that I have written for the podcast. And I wrote a couple... I wrote one new one that's included in today's. I mean, it's the same format as one of the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
It's My Other Ride is. But I did... Oh, I'm yawning. Sorry about that. Just so bored by Tim's...
Yeah, I've also been yawning a lot, too, so you know how that goes.
I read out, I don't know, 10 or 12 bumper stickers. And I said, you guys are going to love this one. And I said, you've got a friend in Pennsylvania. And then it's just a picture of Bud Dwyer waving the gun around.
Yeah. Yeah, we mentioned Bud Dwyer a lot, but I think it's important to remember...
I want to shout out Bud Dwyer.
I think it's important to remember when you talk about Bud Dwyer that he killed himself on live television.
Well, it wasn't actually live, I don't think.
Oh, okay. He killed himself on television.
He killed himself on recorded television. And then they later broadcast it, unedited.
Yeah, which is sick as hell.
Yeah.
In both
Hey, that's the
definitions
80s
of
for
sick.
you.
It's
Hey,
like-
that's why we're fucked up, because my parents made me watch the news when I was 2. And so I saw Bud Dwyer's brains fucking fly against the wall.
Yeah. Pretty sick.
In the state capital of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Yes, Harrisburg.
I've been there.
Fuck off. Shut the fuck up.
What was that all about?
Get the fuck out of my
You've
life.
been to Harrisburg.
I mean, when I was a kid, maybe, because I used to live in central PA.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never. I want to go to the Pennsylvania State Museum. Ooh, I got a. Excuse me. I got a private tour of the Erie Maritime Museum, which is an old coal-fired power plant.
Mm-hmm.
So it's an old-timey, like, brick industrial building that's very pretty when they used to make things pretty, even industrial buildings.
Remember when we stayed in like some kind of a museum?
It was the National Civil War Naval Museum's, like, annex.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember that. We did get to go to the museum as well.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be the Museum of the Confederate Navy, but then, anyway, it's in... Oh, God. Oh, I'm dying here. In 2013, we did a show in Columbus, Georgia. I subsequently went back there twice. Shout out Judd.
Hell yeah.
Judd's awesome. I went back there twice to do shows. That's also where RC Cola's from. Columbus, Georgia. A little tidbit for the listeners.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's just a little bit of tid.
Yeah, a little bit of tid.
Okay, I'm allowed to do that.
Hey,
I am allowed to do that if I so do.
Look, if you want to give some bits of tid.
If I so do as want to, I'm allowed to do that.
I do think maybe we should get into this milk.
I think maybe you should.
Before it gets warm.
I think maybe you should stop committing the crimes that you commit.
Because it is a little warm in here at the moment, and this milk is going to get warm quickly.
Well, yeah, you should have the fucking air conditioner set up.
Well, no.
I was trying to tell my story, and you fucked me. I learned about the Battle of Lake Erie, in the War of 1812. They had a reconstructed part of a ship's hull that they actually fired cannons at. So
that's sick.
So you could see what the damage from different levels of ammunition were, because there was, cannonballs, and they would cause a lot of splinters, and basically that's what most of the injuries was the splintering wood entering people at a high velocity.
That has to suck.
Yeah, it sounds unpleasant.
Yeah, it's not good.
And then there was canister and grape shot.
You had to be in your element. You love naval battles.
Yeah, it was awesome. The actual flagship Niagara, which is the kind of the marquee thing of which is a reconstructed. It does have some original parts of the old ship from the early 1800s, but that is currently at a shipyard in Maine being worked on. It's the first, because it's like 30 years old now. It's the first time it's been had a major overhaul. So I couldn't see the actual ship, but I saw the museum, saw a few models. Not as many models as I would like for a maritime museum. Okay, all right. But it was a good museum. Shout out to Brian, who's an Erie comic, who showed me around.
Shout out Brian.
I shout out Brian. You don't even know who the fuck he is.
I don't know, bro.
Also, Harry was there.
But I was just saying shout out.
Harry from Pittsburgh, because him and his wife went to. This is boring, maybe. Him and his wife got away from Pittsburgh because the draft was in Pittsburgh over this past weekend.
Oh, that makes sense.
And it was supposed to be crazy, but apparently nothing was crazy.
It was like crazy on the North Shore. And
on the north, yeah, where the actual draft was, but like nobody went to other parts of the city, which is like what people expected.
Yeah, people were saying it was tough to get in and out of, so people just kind of stayed and found food and whatever in the vicinity they were in. Like I read a couple people saying that they had walked so much that they were like, it's not even worth trying to get out of here to explore anywhere else.
Okay, I guess it makes sense.
Yeah.
I bet the Warhol Museum got a lot of visitors. What?
No.
It's on the north side.
Yes.
I bet the Children's Museum got a lot of visitors.
Carnegie Science Center.
I bet the National Aviary. Yes, Pittsburgh has the National Aviary. Mm-hmm. Don't know why. Mm-hmm. But for some reason.
And I've never been.
You've never been?
I've never been.
It's a bird zoo.
Yes, but
An aviary is a
It's-
bird zoo.
yeah, but I like seeing birds in the wild.
Shut
It's
the fuck
cheating
up.
to see them
No,
in
it's
an
not.
aviary.
Shut up. I've been there twice or 3 times.
No, I do plan to go, but I have not
I went
gone
there
yet.
with Ryan once.
Yeah.
Yeah. When he came to Pittsburgh.
Oh, hell yeah.
Went to the Nash Ave.
Mhm.
Called the Nash Ave.
Shut up. Good cop, rad cop.
Yeah. Good cop, rab cop. They're doing well these days. Fuck off. I'm trying to explain my stories.
Well, I wasn't the one that derailed you.
Yeah, you did.
How did I
Yeah, anyway,
derail
we
you?
stayed at the National Civil War Naval Museum, which is in Columbus, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
They have like an annex, which is where they would like work on models and shit. It was like a separate building. It was just like I don't know how to describe it. Just a generic building. But it had like beds and shit in it. It was weird. And we slept in it.
Yeah, yeah.
And there was models in the annex.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved that shit. You better believe that I loved that shit.
Yeah, I only vaguely remember that.
Fuck this podcast. Fuck being alive.
I-
I haven't drank in about 6 weeks, but I still find no point in anything.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not currently suicidal, but there's still no point to anything. Why continue existing?
So you want to hit play on that theme song?
I don't know what I'm going to hit play on.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, nothing. Just that whole sequence of events that just happened.
What? Well, what happened?
Of you checking how long we've been recording and seeing if maybe you should hit play on the theme
Well, I
song.
just checked how long we were recording for.
Yeah.
So what? I can check how long we were recording for if I want to.
Yeah, how long is that?
I don't know. It's none of your fucking business.
I mean, it's half my business.
No, it's 10. No, I own 90% of the podcast.
I don't like how this is going.
Well, let me email Milks to the Board about it. They upgraded it to 95.
That's fucked. I'm done.
Okay. Good. Then I can play Sudoku.
That'll just be the rest of the podcast.
Yeah. I'll play.
Is me sitting here sniffling and you playing Sudoku.
I mean, I only have like 20 minutes left of Sudoku. Maybe less.
yeah.
I don't always get the hard. There's easy, medium, and hard.
I can't even get the easy. I don't understand how the game works.
It's fucking easy.
You
Each
can't repeat numbers, right?
Yeah. You can't. In each square, row, and column, it has to be 1 through 9.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go. That's it.
Yeah. I don't like that. I don't like numbers.
There's no math involved.
I understand that it's not
It
math.
could
I
be
just-
letters. It doesn't matter.
I'm just averse to numbers in general.
Because you're fucking stupid.
Phone numbers,
dipshit.
I don't like them. I'm so glad that we have them all saved in our phone right now. I don't got to
'Cause you're a
remember
dumb
those anymore.
Tim almost died using a rotary phone once.
That is true.
And to be honest, he should have.
Yeah.
My aunt had a rotary phone. She's dead now.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for bringing that up.
You just brought it up now.
But basically,
I did bring it up yesterday.
he did bring up my dead aunt yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, I shit on her corpse. And I was
Why
like,
did you shit on her corpse?
No, you said that.
I said that you shit on her corpse.
No. I said that you said I shit on her corpse.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know her.
So Tim shits on my dead aunt's corpse. That's fucked.
It's nothing personal.
It's inherently personal.
Sometimes you just need a place to shit, and there's a corpse there.
There's a movie. There's a line in the movie. No fue personal.
What's that?
Pues para mí, sí.
Not personal, but something.
For me, it was.
Oh, okay.
It's a good line. We watched that movie. I don't want to give it away, though, because that's at the end of the movie.
Mm.
Anyway, Tim went to my aunt's grave and took a fucking dump on it, which is way fucked. I've never shit on his dad's grave, just pissed on it.
Well, he doesn't have a grave.
I've never.
He was cremated.
I pissed into the ashes.
Yeah. I just wanted to clarify. I'm big on clarification.
So what? You can be cremated and still have a fucking grave.
Yeah, I suppose so, but he doesn't.
There's people who get cremated and then they go in mausoleums.
Yeah. Yeah, does that count as a grave?
I think it counts as a grave.
I don't
Multiple
know.
things can count as a grave. A ship that has sunk often counts as a grave. That's not a traditional grave, but it's still a grave.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, in terms of slang, a watery grave.
No, literal graves. They're designated legally as graves.
I don't know if you're aware of this, but there is a monster truck called Gravedigger,
Everyone knows what the fuck that is.
and I don't think you can dig a mausoleum grave. The construction's different. I think a grave has to be dug.
Shut the fuck up.
Do you see the monster truck?
Shut up.
I'm just saying.
No, it doesn't matter what the fuck one stupid truck says on it. That has nothing to do with what the definition of a grave.
Yeah, but it's called a grave digger.
Shut up.
You want to hit play on that
reverse-
theme song?
What?
You want to hit play on that theme song?
No.
Mm.
Grave. An excavation? No. For burial of a body? Believes there is life beyond... What the fuck? Webster's Dictionary. What do you... Okay.
What, did Webster agree with me?
No, it's just not... Whatever. It's not a good website. It's confusing how...
Because I think colloquially is fine. That wasn't a real argument. I just wanted to bring up the monster truck.
Well, don't bring up monster trucks.
You can call whatever you want a grave.
This is a milk review podcast. No, it's not. It's not me calling whatever I want a grave. Ships that have had people die in them are designated, and the bodies haven't been recovered, are designated as graves.
Yeah, I'm saying
me.
that. I'm
It's not
saying
an
that
opinion.
it's not a concern to me.
Well, you need to use your grave.
Sure, that's a grave.
You need to use your grave terminology properly.
I just wanted to talk about the monster truck. It's a
Well,
really
don't
cool
do
one.
that from now on.
Mm. Should we hit play on that theme
Tim's
song?
MAGA.
That's not true.
Tim's MAGA.
Why did he?
It's true.
That took a weird turn.
Well, you are.
Well, I am not.
Tim loves Donald Trump. Dun, 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 dun. News is in. The milk news is in. Tim loves Donald Trump. He's MAGA. He's been wearing a red hat this whole fucking time. And it has a white circle on it with a swastika in it.
I don't think that's MAGA. I mean, they're close enough, but I don't think they
The
actually
Venn
wear-
diagram is inching closer every day.
Absolutely.
Tim is a literal Nazi.
No.
And
no.
Yes, he is.
No.
Tim is a National Socialist. He's a member of the National Socialist Party of America. And I got both the panagrams.
Mm-hmm.
Spelling bee today. Tim got none.
I do not feel well today. I am ready for this episode to be over, and it hasn't even started yet.
Ha 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 ha. We're not even halfway done.
No, we're not.
That's the nature of this podcast. You
gotten
little,
to
you little
first
fuck.
actual segment.
There's whatever. Just chill with your segment talk.
Hold on.
Wow. Ooh, Tim coughing Ross.
Yeah.
Shout out Mama Cass, though.
Oh, shout out Mama Cass. Shout out Mama Cass.
A great singer. Love the Mamas and the Papas.
I added them to my work playlists that I play in the stores when I'm running the stores. So they'll come up on the shuffle.
Who's the other one in the... Michelle Phillips was the other woman. There's 2 women and 2 men. There's a I guess, semi-famous video of... They were on, maybe it was the Ed Sullivan Show? Anyway, they were on some big talk show, and they were made to lip-sync, and she didn't want to lip-sync. She wanted to do the actual song live.
Yeah.
So as a form of protest, she just ate a banana during the song.
That rules.
Yeah, as it played, because they were just playing the audio.
Yeah.
Michelle Phillips. Okay, Glant.
Yeah. I am,
Yep, Ed Sullivan. Michelle, it came
Ed
right up.
Sullivan.
Michelle Phillips eats banana. Ed Sullivan.
hell yeah.
September 24th, 1967.
I really did enjoy that sushi.
It says, while often cited as a protest against forced mime, which is lip syncing, pretending they're playing it live. Phillips later clarified it was a spontaneous, awkward moment because she was hungry and had nothing else to do with her hands. That kind of sounds like
Bullshit.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the original one's better anyway. Oh, Michelle, what will we do with you?
It was probably all the Ed Sullivan fans coming for her throat. She had to...
But why don't we shout out Michelle Phillips,
Yeah, shout out Michelle Phillips.
the other female member of Mamas and the Papas. She currently is not dead.
Oh, good for her.
But she, at some point, will be.
Yeah, most definitely.
She will. She was married to Dennis Hopper
Oh, no shit.
for less than a year.
Ew.
Her longest marriage was 8 years. She had 3 marriages. She was married to Dennis Hopper. Now, Dennis Hopper is dead.
Yeah, yeah.
He is dead.
And they were only married for a year, so like
Less than a year, I
for
said.
less than a year, so it's like probably not that big of a deal that he's dead to her.
Yeah, he died 40 years after their marriage.
Yeah. So she was probably like, that's fine.
He's been dead since 2010. He was a part of the New Hollywood movement.
Yeah.
Did you know that? I know you don't know stuff.
I mean, I know about the whole New Hollywood thing.
I know you don't know stuff, though.
I did not know that he was specifically involved. It's kind of a vague understanding in my head. It would probably help me if you hit play on that theme song.
Well, I don't need to help you. I don't need to help you for any reason. I don't need to help you.
Yeah.
We're just doing this fucking goddamn podcast. So what?
Yeah, it's a podcast. It's a milk review podcast.
Can we get to the theme song?
And all we do is review milks.
Can we get to the fucking theme song?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
When the milk hits your eye like a big shot of cum, that's a lactose. When the milk hits your eye like a big shot of cum, that's a lactose. That's milky frothy time.
Hell yeah.
By the bunny,
love
by the
hearing
bunny boys.
Love hearing that weekend.
By the bunny boys.
The Bunny Boys.
Milky frothy time by the bunny boys. Oh, when the milk hits your eye like a big shot of cum, that's a lactose. And as always, when we record in Tim's mom's apartment, which is the last time we will ever be doing this because they're moving in together to start their romance.
Yeah, don't phrase it that way. We are my mom's getting on in age, and I have no wife or children, so we're gonna split rent on a 2-bedroom apartment.
Fucking loser, has no wife or children.
Yeah, dude, it sucks. Although I was never
I have a wife and children of the mind.
the best kind of wife and children.
Yes, I have a wife and kids in my mind.
And
I will kill for them.
and the big highlight of this move is that
Many times over.
we got a window bird feeder that we're gonna put up.
Which has to be removed anytime I come. Which I will only come there once. Because it's fucking 15 minutes farther away.
Yeah.
And I don't live with my mom. Though I have in the past lived with my parents.
Yeah.
So what? But it's lame when Tim does it. What? It's lame when you do it, but it's not when I do it.
I mean, like, I'm paying half the rent. It's more of a roommate situation than a
it's more of
staying with my mom.
taking a lover.
Oh my god!
And it just happens to be your mom.
We have separate rooms. It's a 2-bedroom apartment.
But maybe in the middle of the night there'd be a little not too hot.
I don't like this.
I don't like it either. Trust me.
We've all watched the videos on the hub, but it's not good in real life.
So every time you jerk off, it's going to be while your mom's home.
No, she goes places.
But you will be jerking off in the same apartment as your mother.
I mean, I'm 40. It's way and way less frequent for me than it used to be. Are you still jerking it like every day?
No, not lately. No, because I think this medication I want has killed my sex drive.
Yeah, yeah.
Not that I'm ramming anyone anyway, but no, I barely jerk at all now. A week will go by and I'll be like, huh, I haven't jerked.
Yeah, like 10 years ago, it was like, and I mean, like,
but it's I would probably every other day normally, but I think this medication has changed some things.
mm-hmm.
I have a low sex drive, but no one thinks I'm attractive anymore.
Yeah, you said you've been running into this problem. I don't think that's the case. I think
No,
you're
it is.
attractive.
I've aged out of any level of attractiveness.
You know who is attractive is Ryan Gosling.
So what?
Remember when I pointed out his outfit at in the karaoke scene?
The fuck up. It was a normal outfit.
He looked very good in that outfit. Very, very. It
was a normal outfit.
Like,
Quit talking about the goddamn movie we saw.
I'm mostly talking about Ryan Gosling.
Quit talking
My
about Ryan Goss.
Attraction towards Ryan Gosling.
A Gosling is a baby goose.
I feel like a lot of straight, a lot of
get
other
your
straight
shit
men,
together on that point.
I feel like a lot of other straight men have like sort of touchstones, like men that they're like, oh well, yeah, but he's hot.
Yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer, obviously.
But I just wanted to be clear that
Jeffrey
I'm
Dahmer's fucking cut.
legitimately attracted to Ryan Gosling.
Okay, shut up. Jeffrey Dahmer's hotter than Gosling. I just Googled it. I Googled it, and it said I was right. I'm going to try this cookies and cream milk.
Yeah, go for it. I wonder what you'll think of it.
Hold on, let me try it again.
It is interesting. And what are we thinking? You're gonna say too sweet.
It's tasty, but it's got a little bit of a filmy aftertaste.
Yeah, I think whatever they use, there is something. I don't know. I'm going in for a sip.
A filmy after sensation, because not. You should have held the mic further away because I could hear you gulping from over here.
Oh yeah, I also heard you gulp.
No, I gulped quiet. I heard
it in the back of your throat.
Look, I gulp quiet, and I do gulp quiet.
Are you sure that film isn't just a result of whole milk?
Oh, to be in the room with Bud Dwyer when he shot himself.
Because the consistency just makes me think. I drink whole milk generally, so you do get a little bit.
Big ups to BD, RBD, Robert Bud Dwyer.
Yeah.
Big ups to our Bud Dwyer.
You're gonna have to. I'm gonna do the thing where you take your thumbs and you point at your own shoulders for RBD. The pro wrestler Rob Van Dam used to do that.
I don't care.
He would go RVD, but it's RBD because it's Robert Bud Dwyer.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yes. The muscles from Brussels, of course.
Mm-hmm.
It has been speculated that he was in the room when Bud Dwyer took his own life.
Did he do
Can you confirm or deny this? MilkMeFather666@gmail.com.
Did he do that thing where he like jumps up and lands in the splits across two things? I think that's very
hold on.
cool.
Some have speculated that it wasn't a bullet that killed Bud Dwyer, but it was a kicking foot from Jean-Claude Van Damme. Some have speculated that.
Jean-Claude wanted him dead. I don't know why. We may never know why.
When was he born? He was born in 1960. So, yeah, he would have been in his late 20s when Bud Dwyer got. So that's like prime time for him, probably.
Oh, yeah, real high kicks.
He's 65 now.
Lethal kicks.
It's not that crazy old. He's Belgian. Did you even know that?
I didn't. Most of what I know
you really don't know stuff, do you?
is from watching was he in The Kickboxer? I watched several of his movies with my dad.
He was in Bloodsport.
And at any time that he gets mentioned, I think of Will Smith in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air looking in the mirror and saying, Jean-Claude Van Damme, I look good.
Yeah, okay. Whatever. I had a babysitter who oh god damn it. I had multiple babysitters. Shout out Monica and Megan because I loved them. They were my favorite babysitters.
Hell yeah.
Megan showed us shit. She went to France. She was in high school and she went to France and she showed us shit from France. Then we had another babysitter, Heather, who was really into Jean-Claude Van Damme. We were probably too young to be watching these movies because I was like 6.
Yeah, yeah.
My brother was 2 years younger than me. Because he's still alive.
Yeah.
As far as I know.
Yeah. That could have changed in the time.
It could have changed in the
started
past,
recording.
however much period of time. It's important to remember that you don't know who is still alive
Yeah, yeah.
at any given point.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Jean-Claude Van Damme has been married 5 times. 2 of them to the same woman. It looks like he's still married
Yeah,
to
that
that
happens
woman.
sometimes.
Sometimes you get married, and then you get married to the same person again after you got divorced. Ain't that the truth of it? Can you just let me tell my story?
Yeah, yeah. Continue
I
with
don't
your
fucking remember what the fuck I
the
was talking about.
babysitter story. Heather was very into Jean-Claude
Oh
Van
yeah, and one
Damme.
time I saw up her skirt because I was on the sleeping bag on the floor, and she like stood right over me.
Oh.
She had like a long jean skirt on.
Yeah, yeah.
And one time she bought a truck from us.
Oh, nice. Those are 2 very different things.
No, like a toy truck.
Mm.
She manipulated us.
In what way?
She like gave us $2.
To get the toy truck?
Yeah, when our parents weren't there.
What did she want the toy truck for?
For like her nephew or some shit. I don't know.
Mm. Yeah, her nephews probably didn't fucking sneak looks up her skirt.
No, they just probably fucking dove right in.
Dove right in.
They probably just dove right in. You know, muff diving.
Yes, yes.
Her nephews probably ate out her pussy.
That was what she needed the truck for.
I don't know how old the
As a
nephews were.
reward.
Maybe it was a 24-year-old nephew who needed a fucking plastic truck.
Yeah, yeah.
I had another babysitter who was she was specifically into Sean Connery, but she was very...
We need to resolve this Heather thing. What did your parents say when they heard about the truck sale?
I fucking couldn't remember for the life of me.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It's a weird thing to do, kind of.
Yeah, yeah, I would say so.
But
were you and your brother happy with the deal?
I don't remember.
Mm.
I feel like we got cheated. I do feel like we got cheated.
That's fucked.
But I had another babysitter who was really into James Bond. So I've seen a shitload of old James Bond movies and a lot of old 80s like Jean-Claude Van Damme movies
Hell yeah.
because of babysitters.
Hmm.
When the milk hits your eye like a big shot of cum, that's a lactose. Oh, it's time for the catchphrase of the day. Help, I've fallen and I can't get milk.
Help, I've fallen and I can't get milk.
God fucking damn it.
What did I do wrong?
Everything.
You're going to have to give me specifics if I'm going to improve.
You exist?
Okay, well, I can't remedy that, really. Well, I could, but I don't want to.
Yes, you can.
I don't desire to remedy that.
Coward.
So, some other feedback of things that I could change?
Being here.
Oh. Would you like me to leave the room?
Yeah. Yeah, just
I don't-
get out of this room.
I don't feel like getting up, to be honest with you.
Tim's gonna live with mommy.
Help, I've fallen and I can't get milk.
Help, I've fallen and I can't get milk. That's how you fucking say it. You always fuck these catchphrases up.
Help, I've fallen and I can't get milk.
It's time for the Uncle Stupid quadrant, even though there's no more uncle involved.
Yeah, there probably will be soon. I haven't been writing any of the emails. All right, here we go. Uncle Stupid Quadrant. This is an email that I received in my inbox. Tim's inbox. Hi, Tim. Darren from PNC Bank. Just letting you know I looked into your complaint. I'm sorry your card was briefly frozen, but it's a safety measure we take when your card has unusual purchases. I listened back to the call, and I can assure you Sierra was completely neutral and not condescending when she read back the charges to confirm. The transcript reads, onlyfans.com, beefjerky.com, Planet Fitness, cough, GNC. Sierra has reassured me that it was in fact a cough and she wasn't laughing. You're free to buy what you wish. That was an email I got from PNC Bank.
Oh, boy. I don't even get that.
What?
I don't even get that.
Oh, my card was... She was laughing at the Planet Fitness membership.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's clever.
Thank you.
You're so
You
clever.
mean it so sincerely.
You're so clever.
I love it when you give me sincere compliments.
You're really clever and original.
Thank you. I also value our friendship.
I didn't say I valued our friendship. I said you're very clever and original. Also, I was lying.
I chose to ignore your last several words.
You can't ignore words. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words. Yes, Daddy. Give me words, Father. Okay? I can say that if I want.
Yeah, of course.
Now it's time for Bumper Sticker Corner. And you will hear a sound effect that Buzzy put together that's been in the podcast for quite a while now, so you'll be familiar with it. And I will read these 14 bumper stickers that I write every single time. It's time for Bumper Sticker Corner. That is one of the 4 corners of this podcast. And I'm well over 800 bumper stickers by this point. I got to start picking them out and which ones to... Shoot us an email, meetmefather666@gmail.com. Should we do an episode or two where we go through every single bumper sticker I've written and determine which ones that I should have printed? Shoot us an email.
Like that would be the entire episode?
Yeah, it would take forever.
It would take forever.
It would take more than one episode.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe that's something we do like outside of the podcast.
What do you mean?
Like put together like a Hall of Fame and then
I don't want
discuss
to. No,
which ones should be.
it's not Hall of Fame. It's which ones I'm going to print.
That's what I'm saying. Like get some submissions for potential ones to be printed and then read those out and get feedback.
Let me know which ones you want to see printed. I know Kelly said she really likes Where Are You Spending Eternity? I'm thinking Dave and Buster's.
That is a good one.
That I think would be a good one to print. Thank you, Kelly.
Is that copyright violation?
What?
I don't know. Can you use
How is it copyright?
a trademark violation? I don't know.
No. It's fair use. How would that be any of that?
I don't know. I'm very careful on
Don't fuck your mom.
trademark
Leave it
law.
alone. Don't do it.
I don't-
I'm just begging you.
Yeah, that's not going to be a problem.
Because, some people move in together, they get into a situationship. I just don't want you to have that to happen with you and your mom.
Oh, there is no concern there.
It's a little concern there. A little bit of concern there.
Let's you're going to read bumper stickers?
Whatever. My other ride is a boat floating through Tim's liquid brown cum. That's a bumper sticker that I just read.
Yeah.
Next up, apartheid ?
That's the whole bumper sticker?
Yeah, it's the whole bumper sticker. Apartheid ?
That you'll see that on a Cybertruck.
It really makes you think. It really makes you think. See it on a Cybertruck. I can't. South African's so hard to do. Bro. They say bro a lot.
Oh, that's cool.
Bro.
Bro.
Which translates to bro.
Yeah, I kind of picked up on that, actually.
No, you fucking didn't. Next up is a bumper sticker. It says, "Suck me dry, daddy." And it says, "Suck me dry, daddy."
Yeah, yeah, as it should.
That's directed to vampires. By people who want to have their blood sucked out of them by a vampire or vampires.
Yes, yes.
So that's specific. It doesn't mean suck on my bodice or anything. It means literally suck my blood out.
It is not a sexual bumper sticker.
No, it's not. It's a blood-sucking bumper sticker.
Unless you get off from having your blood sucked.
No, because that's inherently... No. Don't put meaning onto my bumper stickers.
No, I'm
You
just
don't
saying.
understand.
I'm just saying somebody might put it on their car
This is a
in
world...
a sexual fashion if they get off to having their blood sucked.
This is a world that you don't understand.
At that point, it's out of your hands.
Everything,
you printed
no.
it, and it took on a life
It's
of its
still
own.
in my hands. It's still in my hands.
I don't think you can choose the intent.
Yeah, I'll follow every fucking car around and make sure people interpret it the correct way. Think I won't fucking do that? I'll fucking kill you. Don't fuck your mom.
Oh my God.
Just don't.
Is this the refrain for the episode? Because
What do you mean the refrain for the episode? It's a refrain for your life.
I mean, a lot of times you just so you have a refrain for an episode. It'll occasionally crop back up in other episodes.
I'm just trying to make sure you don't fuck your mom.
I'm not going.
That's not a refrain.
Is this?
It's not a song I'm singing.
What is the thing in improv? A herald? Isn't that part of a herald? Is like bringing things back around?
At the end, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't understand that.
Would you hand me those pouches, please?
Don't talk to me about improv.
I need the. Actually, no, I don't. I'm fine.
Tim's having a Nick fit.
I do from time to time.
Hey, he's having a Nick fit. That's a nicotine fit.
And by that I mean several times a day.
Next up, I have another bumper sticker that's not actually a bumper sticker. It is just a pocket pussy fixed onto a tailpipe.
Oh yeah.
Okay? Mm-hmm. So it's not technically actually a bumper sticker, but it falls under the purview of Bumper Sticker Corner. Next up, female teachers don't count as pedophiles.
Jesus.
And then and then several spaces over, in parentheses, is a question mark.
All right, there was some redemption there for that one.
I mean, you could just scratch that part off or cut it off.
Yeah, yeah.
Female teachers don't count as pedophiles.
That does seem to be a sentiment shared by a lot of, dudes who wear tap-out shirts. And,
I don't think people wear those anymore.
well, you know the type. I think that the type is everlasting, regardless
Yo.
of what the shirt
And
is.
being racist against his own kind.
Ugh.
White fats.
White fats? I'm not even talking fats.
You're being racist against white fats.
I'm never racist against white fats. I mean, if I was, who the fuck would I ever play D&D with?
I don't play D&D.
A lot of white fats in D&D.
There's a lot of... You heard it here. There's a lot of white fats in D&D.
Magic the Gathering?
More like Magic the Fattening.
There are also some slender nerds as well playing Magic. Magic is a very popular game.
I think you mean Slenderman.
Slenderman.
Slenders.
There's a lot of Slenderman.
Slendersman.
Yeah. No, Magic is very popular. You get all kinds of types.
Yeah, I know. I know people who play Magic.
Yeah.
I'm not into it.
It is fun. It is not the sort of thing that even if
I
I
like-
had money, I doubt that I would spend money on it, but it is fun to play.
I like pinball. That is my thing. I guess that would be nerdy.
Yeah. And also all the other things
Pinball fucking rips.
that you were nerdy about.
I'm not nerdy about shit.
Fucking shipwrecks,
Fuck off. I'll wreck your fucking ass right now.
history.
Oh, I'm sorry that I know stuff about history.
No, I think it's very cool. And
I love pinball. I'll say it right now.
I am not as passionate about it as you, but I also enjoy those things.
You aren't passionate about shit.
I would like to learn more about pinball, and have a couple machines at least that I know how to play well.
It's derived from the French game Bagatelle.
Yeah.
Like an old Plinko game.
Oh, nice.
That's why it's called pinball, because it had pins. And then eventually, in the 30s, maybe 20s, someone added flippers. That's when it became a true game of skill. Then it became all skill.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, the pins went away and were replaced by spinners and saucers and shit like that. Never mind.
Sometimes it can feel like you had an unlucky break in pinball, but if you had played it better, the bounce wouldn't have done that.
It's like 99% skill.
Yeah.
Because you can nudge the machine in such a way that, like, it's almost all skill. It's all skill.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 99. You might get an unlucky bounce or break, but it's 99.9% skill.
Yeah.
Shoot us a fucking email about that.
Yeah, there is a reason that
Fuck this bullshit podcast.
people are able to get and maintain high scores.
Female teachers don't count as pedophiles. Question mark. Next up is another bumper sticker. Why We Stand. And it's a picture of a man standing and jerking off over his son's grave. That's apparently, according to this sticker, that's why we stand.
Yeah.
Okay? Mm-hmm. Can you even fucking, like, wrap your head around that, you little bitch? I'll fucking kill you.
Okay.
What did you just do?
I'm doing my breathing. Just let me do my breathing.
Maybe stop
sometimes.
breathing for a few hours.
I've got a bit of like indigestion, and that it's like an anxiety trigger for me. So
Just maybe stop breathing for a few hours.
I don't think that I could do that.
Yeah, you can.
Well, I think if I stop breathing for a few hours, I stop breathing permanently.
What's the diff?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Who would miss you if you died?
You would.
No, I wouldn't.
This is a safe space for you to admit that you would miss me if I was dead.
No, I think I'd be free. I'd finally be free.
Yeah.
I could finally do my podcast, Milks of the World, but for real this time. Parentheses, but for real this time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, there's more bumper stickers left. Why don't I reread the last two? Female teachers don't count as pedophiles. And then there's a question mark in parentheses.
Yeah.
And another one after that is Why We Stand. And there's a picture of a man standing and jerking off over his son's grave. And apparently, according to that bumper sticker, that's why we stand.
Mm-hmm.
What do you... Get off the phone.
I'm just looking at a thing.
What thing?
There's a thing I look at sometimes. It's fine.
No, it's not. Not what we're recording.
It's just a thing.
Oh, you fucking piece of shit. You Ratman Cumman. He's cheating again. Okay, penny for your thoughts. That's on a bumper sticker. But the second N and Y are crossed out and IS is written in. Which makes it made to that makes it into penis for your thoughts. So penny, the second N and the Y are crossed out, and then written above it or below it, doesn't specify. But written there to replace those two letters are the letters IS. So it changes to penis for your thoughts. Next up, we have another bumper sticker, believe it or not. Whoops, I forgot 9/11.
It happens sometimes.
Yep, maybe I've done a similar sticker to that. I don't fucking know. What? I don't fucking know about that.
Yeah, no.
I don't know if I've done a similar sticker to that. That's my noise.
I liked it so much that I adopted it.
I don't do my noises.
I would like to make noises from time to time.
I don't like your noises. Shoot us an email. How much do you hate Tim's noises?
Milk me fathers. At Gmail.
Oh my God, we're gonna get so many emails about that. Oh, we're gonna get so milkmefather666 at gmail.com. Tell us about Tim's fucking noises. Mm-hmm. Next up, another bumper sticker. Also, this one technically not a bumper sticker. 666. And that's carved onto a piece of flesh that's nailed to the back bumper.
I think that counts.
Next up. Now, this is one that I did a replacement. My other ride is a black four-door Lincoln Continental convertible with the top down. Black 1961 four-door Lincoln Continental convertible with the top down. My other ride is a black 1961 four-door Lincoln Continental convertible with the top down. Mm-hmm. Now you can figure out what that is.
Yeah. We already had this discussion. I'll leave it to the listeners.
Yeah. I don't need to say where that took place. But yeah, it's similar to my other ride is American Airlines Flight 11.
It used to be Mexico.
What?
Where
my other ride is Mexico?
No, where you said where it took place. You don't need to mention where it took place. It took place in a place that used to be Mexico.
Oh my God. That's the most convoluted fucking way you could have put that.
Texas. I'm just going to say Texas, just to clear things up.
Just fucking
Deep in the heart of Texas.
Die. I love Texas. I don't know if I'd want to live there, but I like visiting there.
Yeah. I'm going to need you to say worse.
Oh, God. Tim didn't cover his mouth and he sneezed on me.
I completely covered my mouth.
Ooh, he licked me. He just licked me.
That you don't do a post-sneeze lick?
Shut up. I'll fucking... Now, this is a reference to a previously mentioned. From Browntown! Parentheses, NBA dump.
Nice.
Next up is another bumper sticker. Baby outboard.
Like an outboard motor?
Yes. And then there's a baby on the roof. Which this corresponds with the sticker on the vehicle.
Okay.
Baby outboard.
Yeah, I had in my mind pictured a boat with the baby strapped to the back and just
you could
its tiny legs.
Yes, you could do that. You could do that.
Like
it's a baby outboard sticker.
Motor. Yeah.
Yes, you could make the baby a fucking motor on a boat. Jesus Christ. Next up, this one's for Tim. Next up, this says, my other ride is my mom.
Fuck off.
Whoops shouldn't have said that. That's the whole sticker.
Yeah.
My other ride is my mom. Whoops shouldn't have said that. Get some new fucking socks. Jesus Christ.
There's a hole in my sock.
There's multiple holes.
There's multiple holes in my socks. That's how you know I'm so relaxed. We went over this before the podcast started.
Finally, one more bumper sticker. Queef lives matter.
Mm-hmm. Queef?
Queef.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't like my last one? You fucking bitch.
It's hard to wrap my head around it.
Queef lives matter.
Yeah.
Fine, should I just go back to the old standard? Pedophile lives matter?
No. I like Queef Lives Matter.
You don't like pedophile lives matter?
No, I don't like... Well, I'm about to move out of here anyway, so... Whatever.
Yeah, he's been doing... out in the hallway in, like, the common areas, he's been doing the Sieg Heil salute. 'Cause he doesn't care what people see of him anymore because he's going to move out. He's been wearing his swastika armband.
Oh, my God.
And showing off his SS tattoo.
Wouldn't it... I mean... this is, of course, all in jest and nothing like my actual character. But I gotta admit, the idea of one of those armbands being like big enough to fit my fat arm is kind of funny in a way.
There's different sizes, idiot.
I know, but what I'm saying is like
Herman Goering was fucking fatter than you.
their whole thing is like supreme master race, but like there's nothing master race about me and my fat arm. So it'd be silly for me to have an armband that identifies with.
Oh my God, just shut the fuck up.
I don't know why you're getting agitated. I just think it's funny.
Just admit you're a Nazi.
I'm not a Nazi.
Just don't fuck your mom. Please.
God damn it.
Please. Just don't. That's the bumper stickers. Let me reread a couple of those. Female teachers don't count as pedophiles. I'll just reread that one.
Yeah.
Now it's time for an interview.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to hit play on that interview.
Yeah.
My name is Alexander Stapula. I'm one of the co-hosts of the Milks of the World podcast. And I am here with Tinch Fucklin. Tinch Fucklin.
Well, how you doing there, pal?
Professional speed milker.
I am a speed milker. How you doing, fella?
I'm okay.
Yep.
Have I talked to you before?
I don't think you've talked to me before.
Oh, you sounded familiar.
Oh, that sounds like you're mistaken.
What?
That sounds like you've made a mistake, because have you talked to a speed milker before? Is that what you're getting confused? Is the speed milkers?
I don't make mistakes.
Oh, well, son, we are all flawed beings of our Creator, and we do make mistakes.
Not me. God made me. He said you're perfect.
The good Lord does not make a perfect being aside from His Son, Jesus Christ.
God.
Do you have a personal relationship with Jesus Christ?
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this.
Okay, go ahead.
When God made me, He made me an adult. I was an adult man when I came out of my mom's pussy. She died, obviously.
Please don't say words like that.
She died, obviously, in childbirth.
Mm-hmm.
Because he inseminated her with a fully grown adult man.
She
was like 5'4", so...
I gotta be perfectly honest with you, I don't believe a word of this.
She was like 5'4", so it's like, you ain't really fitting in there.
Yeah,
So she kind of exploded, really. You couldn't even really call it birth, necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
And then God took me out. I was all covered in blood in my mom's guts. Because she exploded, because I was an adult man.
Okay.
That God put me inside of her.
Okay, go ahead and continue with your nonsense.
Nope, this is true. And then he took me in his hand. His hand is about 10 feet wide. And about
God's hand?
God's hand is about 10 feet wide and about 50.
God appears in many forms.
And about 50. Nope, he just has the one, actually. And it's about 10 feet wide and 15 feet long. And he picked me up in his hand. He said, you are the only and he had Jesus in his other hand. And he dropped him. And then he smushed him.
I'm afraid.
And he said, you are the only perfect being that I've ever created. And he smushed Jesus into a little puddle of blood and bones and shit.
What you're saying is blasphemy. And I just...
Anyway, let's get to... So you're a speed milker.
Hold on. We need to address the elephant in the room here in your nonsense. There is no way that I could believe something so far-fetched.
Well, it happened. Talk to God.
A snake talked to a man. The whole world got flooded and everyone died except for the people on the boat.
Talk to the hand, except God's hand.
But God did not make you a perfect being and then smush Jesus.
No, he did. He smushed Jesus.
You would never smush Jesus. He is Jesus. It's the three
He
in
would
one.
never. He did it. He smushed Jesus once, because that's all it takes. Because Jesus smushed easy. I will say that.
Can you please stop saying smush Jesus? It's very hard for me.
Jesus smushed so easy. You'd think, oh, Jesus is like really powerful. Nuh-uh. He smushed right quick. Mm-mm. It's true.
I do not like this at all. Can we talk about speed milking?
That's what I was trying to get to it, obviously.
Okay, let's talk about speed milk.
So how fast do you milk?
Very fast.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I can do like...
Whoa, that fast?
47 cows in it.
Bubba.
Yeah.
You ain't kidding me.
My name's not Bubba.
Hey, Bubsy.
I do.
Are you kidding me with how fast you milk?
I do like the sound of Bubsy.
Woo! Woo! You like the sound of that?
I do.
Woo!
It's much better than you talking about
That's my horse call.
with your dirty words and your smushing Jesus.
Well, Jesus did get smushed by his dad.
I don't think that's not.
And then he smushed like 4 horses right after.
Why would he smush horses?
I don't know. He's all powerful. I didn't think it was a good time to ask him. He was in a pretty smushing mood, so I didn't want to push it.
Were there any?
I didn't want to push, lest I get smushed.
I do love a rhyme.
Because I saw how easily he smushed Jesus, which he did. He smushed him so hard and fast.
I really wish you wouldn't say smush Jesus.
And he took his hand and smushed him. Again, about 10 feet wide, about 15 feet long was his hand. And took that and he just smushed Jesus right down. I thought, wow, that was his only son. But then he made me, so I guess I'm like his new son, his better son.
That is outright.
But I'm blown away with how fast you can milk a cow.
47 cows in an hour. Now that's I gotta have a stool.
Milking.
I gotta have a stool planted, and then like an assembly line of cows to hit 47.
Is the stool on wheels?
No. The cows are paraded through. I don't move to the cows.
It doesn't sound very efficient. Cows are famously obstinate.
Yes, it's you ever see the you know in an airport?
No, I've never been.
When they got them sidewalks what move?
No, I've never been there.
Oh, well they got like moving sidewalks. And that's what they put the cows on there. And then they just press the button, buzz, and then it'll
Sounds like poppycock to me.
You're calling me poppycock?
It sounds like you're speaking a hullabaloo of poppycock.
I am in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Well, yeah, but you know what? You look like you'd smush real nice and easy.
But God would not smush me because I am a faithful servant of our Lord Jesus Christ.
And the interview ended there because right after that, God smushed him.
God smushed him?
Yeah, he smushed him.
That's fucked.
Because he's like, you ain't no fucking servant of mine, you little cunt, you little fucking cunt. God called him a cunt. Here's exactly how God sounded and what he said. You ain't no servant of mine, you little cunt. And he smushed him with his left hand. For some reason, I don't think he is left-handed, but God likes to smush with his left hand. He smushed Jesus.
It's kind of show-offy. He's like, I don't even need my right hand.
I mean, whatever. Not that show-offy. It's not like operating something complex.
Yeah, I know. But, I mean, you gotta have some strength to smush. I mean, I guess he's God, so.
Well, his hand, as noted, is 10 feet wide and 15 feet long. So he is proportionally sized to that hand. He doesn't just have an extra large hand.
Yeah.
He's kind of like a giant.
These are the dimensions of
God's like really big relative to humans. He's not like... I mean, he's not like... What's his name? What's that fucking one with the overalls? And the blue fucker.
Oh, Paul Bunyan?
Yeah, he ain't no Paul Bunyan, but he's still a big boy.
Yeah.
He's still a pretty big boy.
I would say so.
God is a big boy. You heard it here. And that was Tinch Fucklin that I just interviewed. Now it's time for an ad read.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and read the ad copy. Did you cheat on your wife? Did you hit the neighbor's dog with your car? Were you caught stuffing barbecue ribs under your shirt at the big party, and now basically the whole neighborhood is mad at you? Do you need a quick way to garner sympathy and blame the people who are critical of your awful behavior? We here at Hegs Cash can help. We'll help you stage your own assassination attempt. You're going to be so popular and so many people are going to feel so bad about calling you a bad guy. This is on them if you really think about it. If they didn't tell people you had a belly covered in barbecue sauce, no one would even be mad. They just hate meal prepping. They're jealous. Stage your own assassination today. You might even get a ballroom out of it. That's about company that will let you stage an assassination attempt.
Yep. I heard it. I mean, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't listen.
For people who are in the market to stage their own assassination attempt. You're being awfully
Just
quiet.
kill yourself. You don't need to stage an assassination attempt. Jesus.
Well, no, the point is to stay alive, but garner sympathy.
Now it's time for the window into memory. This is not a corner. It's a window. And I can't remember if I've done this one or not. But it's when we were in Maine, and this guy let us stay with him, who really didn't want us to stay with him.
Oh, you have done this one before.
Yeah, I did do this one.
Yeah.
But there was another guy in Maine who literally was never there the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And who was, literally set keys under the mat so we could get into his apartment. And he was, down. We literally never met him. Still never met him.
Yeah.
But he let us stay in his place, which was super nice.
Yeah, he was very chill.
Maine! Oh, Maine! Oh, I've been to Maine in the autumn.
Portland, Maine was beautiful.
Maine is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I went there by myself.
Oh, hell yeah.
And that was the one tour where I slept in my car some.
Stephen King.
I slept in my car a few nights. That's a window into memory.
Mm-hmm.
That was nice. It was October. It was late October. So I remember I was on tour and this is a memory, when the Pittsburgh synagogue shooting happened.
Oh, yeah, the Tree of Life shooting.
Yeah. Tree of Life shooting.
Mm-hmm.
Which is now the neighborhood I live in.
Yeah.
Squirrel Hill. But I remember that's when it was. It was in October. That's the marker. Is that memory. It's a bad memory. But the memory of that tour is very good. I saw the Sisters Brothers.
Hell yeah. I don't know what that is.
The Sisters Brothers.
Yeah?
Yeah. 2018 film.
Oh.
Directed by Jacques Audiard.
Yeah, I am not familiar.
Joaquin Phoenix. John C. Reilly.
Wow, I should really see this.
Jacques Audiard directed that. What was that trans movie on Netflix? With that Hispanic name?
Something Perez? Amelia?
Amelia Perez. That was 2 Oscar cycles ago, right?
Yeah.
He directed that. Here's the thing. The Sisters Brothers is a Western. It was really good. And Jacques Audiard, that's one thing we have to watch, is A Prophet by Jacques Audiard.
Mm-hmm.
Because that movie's fucking incredible.
Amelia Perez got a really bad rap.
It's strange to see how his career's gone, because he used to direct these gritty, French crime movies. He's French.
Mm-hmm.
He's French. He's from France. So, there's
Yeah.
that. And then he goes on to direct this, much reviled... I never saw it, so I don't know what the fuck what it's like.
It is, it's not exactly a pleasant watch, but I think that there's some tonal things on purpose that seem like they're an accident, and I think people were misreading that to some extent. I mean, it's not good, but I do think it's misunderstood, if that makes any sense. Like the Penis to Vagina song feels very intentionally camp. Not like they thought that would be actual great lyrics. It feels...
Oh, that just must be how they had to explain it, because it wouldn't have made sense otherwise.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have made sense otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
That's my window into memory. Probably shouldn't have brought up the Tree of Life shooting.
Oh, why?
I don't know. It's dark.
Yeah, I mean, it's dark and it's sad, but, I mean, people are aware of it, that it happened.
Mm. Yeah, it happened in Squirrel Hill, where I live.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Jewish neighborhood in Pittsburgh. It's 40% Jewish. I think it's 30% Jewish, something like that. Anyway, but I'm a non-theist, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's time for the weekly/annual rankings. 1. Movies. 2. Snuff films. 3. Porn. 4. What Tim writes on Facebook. 5. Tim's Diet Coke neighbor.
All right, here's mine. From 1 to 5 this time. Alex monologuing about shipwrecks. Patrick Willems monologuing about movies. A stranger monologuing about their special interest. My coworker monologuing about He-Man when I didn't watch it as a child and I have no attachment to the property, and we're both in our 40s, so why would I have nostalgia for something I never watched? But hey, you're just going to keep talking about it regardless, aren't you? Trump monologuing about his fucking ballroom.
Looks like Tim's got some beef with someone.
Yeah, I don't think that's legitimate beef. I've told him, like...
Tim's turned into a beefy boy because he's got beef spilling out of his fucking face now.
What's funny is, before the movie last night, the He-Man trailer played, and I was like, oh, I gotta tell him I finally watched this fucking trailer. Because he's been like, did you watch the He-Man trailer? And I'm like, I didn't watch He-Man as a child. I have no reason to watch that trailer.
He-Man! That's part of He-Man, right? As he goes, He-Man!
And the Masters of the Universe.
He-Man!
I think so. I know Thundercats, Ho.
Yeah, I just made that up.
Oh, that's how little I've watched He-Man. And I was like, I don't know. It sounds like something he would do.
I never fucking watched He-Man. He goes, He-Man! Now it's time for the 10-minute and go.
So, I've been reading All Quiet on the Western Front, a book that Alex actually bought for me. And the other day, I only managed to read a single chapter, but I went down to the river in Bridgewater, Pennsylvania, the Beaver River, which is one of the rivers around here, the confluence of the 3 rivers in Pittsburgh. The Beaver, the Ohio, and the Monongahela. No, yes. At any rate, it was a really pleasant, lazy Sunday afternoon. I went down and I watched birds and I read my book. I saw some red-winged blackbirds. I love those. They're very pretty, like especially in flight when you get the little flashes of red on the wings. I saw a goose fight. I got a picture of a goose fight. I'll post that with the pictures for this episode. The goose fight. Look at that. I don't have to retract anything.
Yeah, but you wasted time at the end.
How did I waste time at the end?
You didn't go the full minute.
I did go the full minute.
No, you had about 2 seconds of dead air. Mm-mm. Yeah, you did.
No, I paused and I was going to say more, and then the beep went.
2 seconds of dead air. You're close to losing the 10-minute. You're real close. I'll tell you that. You're real close to losing that fucking 10-minute. I'll tell you. Now it's time for another quadrant. There's 4 corners and 4 quadrants of the podcast. And it is the Dick Milk Radio Hour quadrant.
And once again, the Dick Milk Radio Hour quadrant is where our engineers restore another clip from the 1930s radio program, the Dick Milk Radio Hour. And we're just going to go ahead and get right into it.
The one and only Dick Milk, here to dispense complete and utter justice.
Dick Milk and his spry young sidekick Lactose Ladder investigating a murder. Oh boy, boss, I'm excited about this one. A dead rich lady is usually an exciting mystery to unravel.
Honestly, it's usually the husband. We know they were arguing before she was killed.
But maybe she had another conversation that seemed similar, but it was really about her stepson. And maybe the drugstore clerk says the husband came in to buy strychnine. But it could be the stepson in disguise pinning the murder on her new husband. Could be.
That's just the mysterious affair at Styles. Did you even finish reading the book?
I mean, I got the gist of it. Stepson killed her, whatever. Oh, here comes our first interview.
Go ahead and take a seat, miss. We've got a couple questions.
Of course, sir. Sorry, I'm just so terribly sad. I try to keep myself composed.
Did Mrs. Moneybucks have a stepson?
What? No.
Did she try to write a new will? Are there any evil twins we should know about? Maybe everyone took a turn stabbing her because she did something bad in her youth. Where are the secret passages in this house?
Oh my God, what? Evil twins? There aren't any secret passages. She was stabbed, I thought.
Right, shot in the face. Let's not focus on the stabbing.
Kid, I told you to stop reading mystery novels.
I think it was her husband.
Oh, how cliche. How droll. Of course you think it was the husband. Everyone thinks it's the husband. How easy is that? Have some creativity.
Well, I was there during the argument, and he turned to me. He looked me in the eyes, and he said, I'm gonna go get my gun and then shoot her in the face. Right in the face. At around 8:55 p.m. And then, probably most importantly, I saw him do it.
Well, you better go gather all the suspects in one room, because I think I've just cracked this case wide open. It's time for my presentation.
I think we're just gonna go ahead and arrest the husband.
Oh, fine! Thank you once again.
Oh, the engineers. Oh, you do it every time. You do it every time. Thank you, engineers. Thank you, engineers, for what you've done for us to us.
We were forever thankful and grateful to the engineers.
Tim doesn't know it. Now it's time for the acknowledgement of gratitude and the spreading of the joy of dairy, which Tim doesn't give a fuck about you, the listeners. He fucking hates your guts. I love you. I love that you stayed with us if you're new and you want to keep listening to this fucking trash. This stupid fucking idea. I mean, how many times can we hammer that home? It sucks. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
It's a trash podcast. Thanks for listening, Tim. From Australia.
Yes.
Shout out to your engagement.
Yes, congratulations.
On your engagement. It's braggy.
Yeah.
It is braggy. If you email us and say that you want us to shout out your engagement to two single 40-year-old men, that's a little braggy.
Ooh.
That's okay.
I found a person in this world to love.
Shout out to your braggy engagement.
I mean, I'm happy for you.
I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. Tim's not. He's seething with rage. He was telling me, he's like, I can't believe that motherfucker wrote in about his fucking fiance. He said that to me.
Why would I say that?
I don't know. Why did you do it? Because you did it. Now it's time for Shipwreck Corner. But anyway, yeah, please spread the word about the podcast. Because eventually we want to have enough listeners where this will be our job. Isn't that a good joke? Because
it would be nice.
That'll never happen, though. It's too weird and stupid and inane.
But maybe that's exactly why it'll work.
Oh, my God. Get out of here with your life. Now it's time for Shipwreck Corner. Toot toot beep beep. Except ship. The SS Matafa. It was launched as the SS Pennsylvania in 1899, and it was shortly after purchased by the Minnesota Steamship Company and renamed the Matafa. The same year she was launched as the SS Pennsylvania, she was renamed to the SS Matafa, and she wrecked in 1905. She was raised and repaired and served for another 60 years before being scrapped. She got caught in a nor'easter on the way as she was leaving the port of Duluth, Minnesota. And she was towing another ship behind her. The nor'easter hit as she was trying to tow the ship. James Naismith is the name of the ship she was towing. Through the Duluth Ship Canal, which is narrow. So they cut her loose. They cut the James Naismith loose. And then she made it somewhat out, but then she got caught between two concrete piers. Water surged, drove her prow down into the muddy bottom, slammed her stern against the north pier, her rudder tore off, and the ship split in half. When it broke in half, 12 men were in the aft portion. 3 of the men struggled out to the forward part of the ship. The 9 who remained aboard the aft portion died of exposure during the night. One of the bodies in the aft half was said that it needed to be chopped out of solid ice. There were 15 men in the fore half. Nobody could attempt any rescue during the storm because it was too severe. The next day, a small boat made it out, and all 15 were taken off in 2 boatloads. So 15 survivors, 9 deaths from a ship that sank in half.
Wait, so the boat cracked in half.
Yeah.
And
Great Lakes freighters are very long.
yeah,
It's an issue with some of them. What?
but each individual piece stayed afloat.
Yeah, that can happen.
Oh, okay, that's cool. But what made the conditions on the aft portion so much more severe than the?
I don't know. It doesn't really say.
Wind going
Doesn't really
in
say.
that direction, or
I don't know. It doesn't really say.
okay.
I don't have the specifics on that. Great. Interrogate my shipwreck corner.
No, I was just curious. I want to learn more.
So the wreck occurred just outside Duluth. There was hundreds, if not thousands, of people who firsthand witnessed the wreck. This made the wreck of the Mataafa famous, so much so that the storm that sank it became known as the Mataafa Storm. And the Duluth Cigar Company capitalized on the wreck with the Mataafa cigar, which bore a picture of the wrecked bulk carrier, which is pretty cynical.
Yeah, no kidding. Is it?
It's a bit cynical.
Ain't capitalism grand?
Are you going to hit play on that interview, though?
Yeah.
Are you going to?
Yeah, don't rush me.
Just hit play on it.
Don't rush me. I'm getting to it. All right, I'm going to hit play on this interview. Hi, folks. It's Tim the Milkman Ross, and I'm here with another great interview for Milks of the World. And today, I am here with Zub Zub.
I had the time of my life, and I'll never feel that way before. And I'll never feel that way before. Zub, 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 zub. Zubby, 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 zub.
Thank you. That was that was beautiful. Thank you.
And I'll hear zub, zubby, zub.
You of course got that name because
Zub, zub, zubby, zub, zubby, zub, zub, zub.
you are a backwards bee.
Zub, 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 zub. And I had the time of my life, and I've never zubbed that way before.
Yeah, thank you for.
I'm a backwards bee.
Yes. Interested in milk instead of honey.
That's true. Yes, sir. That's true. Zub, 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 zub.
So tell me what it is that you do with.
I back my ass up into a pile of milk. Zub, 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 zub.
A pile of milk.
I've had the time of my life, and I zub my ass into a pile of that milk, and I zub it down. I zub it into my thorax.
Continue.
And I become bigger. My whole butthole, and bees have buttholes, and my whole butthole sucks around the fucking pile of milk, and it sucks it all fucking inside me.
You do seem considerably larger than the average bee.
Because I just sucked in a pile of milk.
Also, you seem to live longer than the average bee.
I don't die.
You
It's an
don't
issue.
die. Oh, I'm sorry.
I've been trying to die for years.
In what ways have you tried?
I had the zub of my time.
Yeah. What ways have you
I
attempted?
just want to die.
In what ways have you attempted to die?
Driving into a river, driving into a truck, driving into a car, driving in a circle for too long, eating piss.
What are you doing? You can fly. Why are you doing all this driving? You're a bee.
Driving in a circle the other way too long.
Yeah.
Driving into the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Driving in a straight line for too long.
Have you ever tried to just get
And that's
swatted?
it. And that's it. No.
Like with a fly swatter?
No. I can't die.
Oh, okay. But have you attempted the swatter thing?
Well, I can't do it myself.
Yeah, I know.
I can't hold a fly swatter big enough to swat myself.
Would you like me to arrange that for you?
I had the time of my hair.
Mm-hmm. Would you like me to arrange that for you? Yeah? I can't tell if that was a response or just more
Gotta
sing.
go.
Oh, okay. And that was the end of the interview with Zub Zub.
You really didn't dig very deep into him.
Well, I tried to ask some questions, but he was mostly singing.
An enigma, enigmatic.
And he sang beautifully, so I didn't want to interrupt
Enigmatic.
his singing if he, insisted on continuing.
Now it's time for parlays.
It is time
Let's
for
get to
parlays.
parlays. Parlay, first leg. The Penguins are let back into the playoffs after they lose out of the playoffs. Second leg. Your mother tells you she wants you to go fuck yourself for Mother's Day. Third leg. Plus or minus 4 comes while Tim sees Hoppers in the theater. Fourth leg. Ben Roethlisberger names Tim his best friend. Fifth leg. Tim and Ben Roethlisberger have a baby that is considered an abomination before God, and that is the new Steelers quarterback. Sixth leg. The Duluth Twats win the pennant.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about Duluth. Seventh leg. The Dallas Cunts win the content. The content.
Yeah.
Eighth leg. Joey Jablowski KOs Tim's resurrected father in the 4th round. Ninth leg. Ding dong, the witch is dead. The LA Lakers stop playing during a game and sing that in unison 10 times. Then start playing again. 10th leg. Jeff wins 40 on the raffle wheel. 11th leg. The World Quilting Championships are won by Beth Thembley. 12th leg. The Seattle Mariners eat their firstborn daughters. Odds are good to fair. That's a bet. Yeah, that's a bet.
Hell yeah.
Now it's time for the movie alcove. It's not a window. It's an alcove. Slap shot.
Whiplash.
And now it's dairy time. It's dairy time. It's dairy time.
And this segment of Dairy Time is called Milk and Cookies. I want Alex to respond to these internet milk posts as if you're commenting to the user. Cookies, it's an internet thing. They save cookies. That's where the pun comes in, milk and cookies.
Shut the fuck up.
I thought that was pretty good. That's really the highlight of the segment. All right. Poot Waddle on Threads says, what's the fastest liquid on Earth? Milk. It's pasteurized before you can even see it.
Fuck you, soy boy bitch. Kill yourself.
Fuck you, soy boy bitch. Kill yourself. Well, they're not. I think they're just talking about regular milk, not soy milk.
Okay. I can respond however I want.
Yeah. All right. Rose Roberts on Facebook says, hey, I am a diehard farm girl. You can get milk from a nut. Besides, your hand would cramp trying to milk them.
Doxed and swatted. Welcome to hell.
Hyphoria on Twitter says, OMG, the way she squeezes the milk out is amazing.
I'm going to kill your family.
Yeah. It is worth noting that on the other two platforms, on Threads...
That's what the internet's like.
Yes. On Threads and Facebook, I was easily able to find, a quote to bring to the podcast. When I searched milk on Twitter, the new Twitter, X, the everything app, it was mostly porn that I found. Porn or just, incoherent gibberish that had nothing to actually do with milk. That platform is, of the wasteland of the internet, Twitter is the darkest corner.
And now it's time for the catchphrase breakdown. Help, I've fallen and I can't get milk.
Help, I've fallen and I can't
Help, I've fallen and I can't get milk. I said it right.
Help, I've fallen and I can't get milk.
Help, I've fallen and I can't get milk. Shoot us an email, milkmefather666@gmail.com.
Yeah, have you fallen? Can you get milk?
Now it's time for another corner. 4 corners of the podcast. There's only 4, and there are 4. There's only 4, and there are 4, and they're not to be confused with a quadrant.
Very different.
It's time for Siege Warfare Meme Corner, the corner that Tim generally fails at.
Yep, and this is an incident that we had covered before, but this is a different meme, I believe.
Better be.
King Edward I of England starts building largest trebuchet in history. The Scottish, holy fuck, we surrender. King Edward I of England. And then it is his face covering Danny DeVito's face of a frame of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where he says, so anyway, I started blasting.
I'll give it a B.
Yeah, that's pretty good one.
No,
he really wanted to fire that trebuchet.
I'll give it a B.
Okay, I'll take it.
Now it's time for ruminations on death, mortality, and nature of existence. I wish it would end already. I wish just everything would end. Kind of the conceit of Project Hail Mary is that humanity's going to end, and I was like, all right, now we're talking. All right, now we're talking. Now you're talking daddy's language. Humanity going to end? Now you're talking daddy's language. Daddy's language. I'm not an eco-fascist.
Yeah.
I just want humanity to die out.
And I was like...
So what?
And I was like, boy, I hope they save it. I'm doing pretty good.
I just want someone to gently administer a heroin overdose to me.
Yeah.
While in my bed. So what?
Yeah. Probably shouldn't mention that. I mean, it's not spoiler territory, but we'll talk about it after the podcast. It's in relation to the movie.
Okay, now it's time for an ad read. Mommy Pissy. My mom will show up to your house and piss on whatever you want her to. You can subscribe to my mom on a monthly basis to have one thing pissed on per week. She will eat whatever you want in order to change her piss bouquet. Mommy Pissy love you. She stay with you forever for $59.99 a month. I only have one mother, so be careful with her and her piss. She has the best piss. Nothing will substitute for my mommy's piss. Nothing. Go ahead and sign up for Mommy Pissy today. Yum yum pissy from Mommy on anything you want. And that's Mommy Pissy. I would buy it.
Yeah.
I bought it.
You know, I know a couple people with piss fetishes, and none of them
that's not about fetishes.
Talk about piss half as much as you do.
It's not about piss fetishes.
Yeah, I know.
It's just about having things pissed on.
I'm just saying that you generally talk about piss far more than the people I know with piss fetishes.
You're fucking filled with piss, you fucking cunt. Fuck you. Milk facts. Fact. Different animals' pussies taste different. Fact.
It's gotta be true.
Fact. Tim knows this very well.
I hate that I walked into it.
Fact. The International Global Cabal appointed Tim as lead cumsman, parentheses Brown. Fact. God spent most of his time making sure different animals' pussies tasted different. Fact. Milk butt chugging is now legal. It's a fact that God spent most of his time. When God was making the earth, he spent most of his time making sure that different animals' pussies tasted different.
That was the best.
True.
That was the best milk facts in a while.
Oh, fuck you.
It's not saying anything bad about milk
that's
facts.
Shitting on milk facts.
Especially funny.
That's shitting on milk facts. Inherently.
I don't think so.
Fuck you. Now it's time for one kindness from me to Tim and one harassment from Tim to me. He sucks at that. My kindness to you is I've never consumed any of your flesh.
Oh, well.
That's a pretty big kindness.
I do appreciate that.
I mean, I'd vomit if I ever did, but I never have done that.
My harassment is that I was going to take a fucking nap, and then you showed up earlier than you were supposed to. Alex Early Stipula.
Shut the fuck up. You still had hours from when we first talked to sleep.
Yeah, but I had planned to take a nap at like 1:30 to 2:30, and at 1:30 you called me and you said, I'm on my way.
Yeah, and I didn't get here till like 2:30, so you could fucking napped, you little fuck.
I didn't have time to nap at that point. I have to prepare for a nap. I have to play a game of chess. I have to.
No, you.
Then
you
have a whole routine.
That's on you then. You don't need a whole.
No,
routine.
I think
you
that we had a time set, and then you disrupted everything.
I'm a disruptor. I'm a tech titan.
I don't actually care. I wasn't even gonna take a nap anyways, but
because you're a fucking bitch.
Oh, and also, you made me eat 2 pieces of your sushi because you couldn't finish your sushi.
That's not a harassment.
Yeah. It's just I'm better at eating more sushi.
No, it's more of a harassment from me to you. Too much of a pussy to say no.
Oh, I could have said no, but then I would have had to pay more. They probably wouldn't have charged us. I just like eating sushi. It was too much. I had too much sushi.
He's a liar and a sinner.
But I did want to eat those pieces.
Now it's time for road work and improvements. The road being referred to as the road to the future. Shoot us an email, milkmefather666@gmail.com.
I wasn't finished with my harassment.
Yes, you were.
Because sushi is one of my Turkish delight foods.
Shut the fuck up. We're not doing that. There's no such thing as that. I'm not even going to say the words. Now it's time for the pathway to self-improvement. Tim got fat again.
I did actually. I weighed in this morning, and I'm sure that I had a lot of sodium yesterday and thus retaining water. But I did weigh a couple more pounds from one day to
And I'm still not drinking.
But I am getting back on track.
I'm still not drinking, and I still haven't gone to the gym, but maybe I'll go to the gym and start eating better. Maybe. Now it's time for the milk review. LSDR, latch, suckle, drain. I'll do a latch because it's tasty. I'll do a light suckle, a drain because I did drain it. I do not want to refill.
You don't want any more?
No, I just said I don't want to refill.
Yeah, I know. I was just double checking before I poured some into my glass.
I just literally said I don't want to refill,
put the
and you
mic
said,
to my mouth.
"Do you want any more?"
I know. I was just double checking to make sure.
Here's my review of Tim. Fucking bad.
Yeah. It definitely has that chocolate cookie taste to it. Like, you definitely do get a cookies and cream flavor out of it. I love it. It's full marks for me. LSDR.
No, not for me. Not for me.
Drained it and refilled it.
No, light suckle. Really light suckle. Maybe no suckle even. I wouldn't get this again. I'm taking the suckle away. Just a latch and a drain for me. And of course, we learned a lot about God this episode.
He spent the size of his hands.
Well, yes, and then he spent most of his time making sure different animals' pussies tasted different. And then he smushed Jesus. And he loves to smush things. And this has been Milks of the World.
Good luck and good milk.
We are Timothy Ross. We carry the shame of child necrophilia accused on his name.